What's good, y'all? This is C-Certified Brewhead, and we're gonna take you to Brooklyn, New York.
Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
Alright, y'all, so the last time we were here in Brooklyn, I believe it was last year, and we did the Where to Drink Beer in Brooklyn vlog. That did quite well. People seemed pretty interested, so we figured it was about time we did a part 2. So we're kicking it off. We actually just did a podcast with Chris of Beer Wax right here in Prospect Heights. It is a super sick craft beer and vinyl beer bar. You got 12 taps. The podcast with awesome Chris is at G. You guys might remember them or might be familiar with them. Sorry about the loud truck noises, y'all. From Crowns and Hops crowdfunding campaign, they actually did a tour stop here. This is how we found out about them, and they had such a great time, and I kept hearing about Beer Wax like afterwards as one of the best beer bars in New York. It's constant. We just did a great podcast. They actually had some mostly local taps, but we had a nice Finback Stout, a lager collab that they did with Interborough, a brewery we're going to shortly today. Chris even busted out a Hill Farmstead as he was recently in Vermont, so super dope place. Always dope music, DJs every single night. Make sure you come here and check it out. Hit them up, tell them we sent you, and we'll see you at the next one. Alright, y'all, we just made it to other half. Now look, if you saw our Where to Drink in Brooklyn vlog 1, you'll know that we were here in other half. So I wasn't trying to repeat anything, but I can't really bring myself to come to New York and not go to other half. So we're gonna pop in just for a quick one. Have to do it. Let's go. Alright, y'all, stop number 3 on our Where to Drink in New York crawl is LIC Beer Project here in Long Island City, Queens. This is my first time in the area. Fun fact, on the map is about a block and a half like that away is the Queensbridge Projects where Nas is from, and Mobb Deep, which is very cool to me. I saw a sick mural of Nas on the way here as well, which was super exciting. So this is my first time here. Heard a bunch about these guys, never tried any of their beers. Very cool looking brew pub. This is like a real super industrial area, typical of a brewery, but I think this is going to be somewhere, it feels like it's even more industrial than the average brewery. So I reckon this has got a lot of potential out here for more places like this, which is exciting. So let's go drink some beer now. Alright, y'all, stop number 3 or 4, no, 4. 4, yeah. 4, always lose count. We are at Interborough Spirits and Ales here in, I don't know what this area is. Grimm is just up the road, so we went there the first vlog, and I went there the other day as well, and I don't know the area, I don't know what this is called. It's Williamsburg, I believe. So we're here at Interborough now. LIC Brew Project, super cool. Only had a couple beers at each place, as you probably noticed these vlogs. In order to maximize the amount of breweries we go to, we only have a couple beers, which is not the optimal way to do it, but at least it gets it done. I really enjoyed it. The beers were fantastic. Had a Pilsner and a Hazy IPA. Both were super fire. The Pilsner was a collab with a Malta and a Hop Culture magazine aimed at women in beer, which I love that stuff. So, Interborough, we actually had one early today with Chris at BAOS that collabed the Not My Prez lager, which he told us that Interborough got a ton of hate from that, a lot of unfollows, a lot of angry Trump supporters, but it is what it is. So we're gonna grab a little quick bite and have a couple beers in here. Let's go. Yo, stop five on our where to drink in Brooklyn, New York. Do you know, it's not really fair. We said it just where to drink in New York.
It's because we're in New York because we went to Queens.
Went to Queens. Yeah. So we were just at Interborough. That was fantastic. So honestly, good. Super dope. The music was crazy. All hip hop.
Hey guys that haven't been in the vlog.
Yes, this is Tiffany.
Hey.
Say hi. She's been here. You've seen her in the background, but you know, that time you made an appearance.
Yeah.
So we checked out Interborough. Like I said, we had a nice flight there. Actually, because we had a bit more time, I was able to actually have more than like 2 tiny little tasters.
Of course, yeah.
Super dope. Really impressed with all the beers. We had some wings. The food was great too. All the beer names were sick. They were playing hip hop. It just felt welcoming, comfortable. People were super kind. We really want to do a podcast there. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now this is a place I've been trying to get to for the last like 2 years. This is Toast, right behind us here in Williamsburg. It's a craft beer bar. It's apparently one of the best in the city. Super small, but apparently the food is dope. The tap list is always fire. We're quite hungry. We only had a little snack just to tide us over at Interborough, so we wanted to eat here. They have a full kitchen, whereas Interborough just has some sort of like, you know, smaller kind of dishes. So really looking forward to it. Let's see what we're doing. Y'all, we are back from Toast, the 5-stop where to drink in New York City. Craft beer crawlers over for the evening. We are back at the hotel. This is actually not a sponsored stay or anything, but we're at the Hotel Indigo in Williamsburg. Honestly, it's been phenomenal. It's a wicked boutique hotel. Because we've been here like 4 nights, our 4th night, the room is a little mashup, so I won't let you see it, but it's very pretty. The amenities are dope. The bathroom is amazing, the bed is comfy, the staff have been phenomenal. It's just a great time. So honestly, we're gonna try and stay here every time. And the location is exceptional. We always found ourselves in Williamsburg and in this general area and paying for Ubers and stuff to come here. So we're like, well, let's just stay here this time. And we found the convenience of walking. Today was the first day we even bought a Metro Pass. Like we pretty much Ubered a couple of times and walked everywhere else. So super dope, highly recommended. But so this is our 2nd vlog of where to drink in New York, mostly focused on Brooklyn today. We had a bit of Queens. In future we're definitely going to do some stuff elsewhere. We want to do like beer bars in Manhattan because there's not really a lot of breweries there, and just keep it going. So honestly, today was phenomenal. Tiff was like, how did you feel? Did you really love the breweries today? I'm like, honestly, today was out of control. Beer Wax was exceptional. Chris is a G. Could have stayed there all day. The beer list was phenomenal. The vibe was great. And we were there before it opened and just as it opened. Other half is always classic. Never a problem. There's my favorite. Long Island City Beer Project. Super dope. The beer was great. We didn't really get, that was where we kind of spent the least amount of time, so we got to soak it up the least, but I really wanted to, I would have gone back for, you know, spent the evening there for sure. Plus I want to explore that area. It looked really interesting. Interborough, like I said earlier, was super sick. The vibe was great. The music was dope. The beers were fantastic. The staff were great. The food from what we had was really cool too, from like snacks. And Toast was awesome. It was a little pricey, but the beer list was exceptional. It was like, the beer I had was so good. The Suarez Family Pilsner, oh my God, it was so dope. The food, the chicken burger, oof, my God.
Gosh, so good.
And Tiff had another burger as well. Like, just exceptional food. Once again, another place we could have stayed all night. Great location in Williamsburg as well. So today, Really, really highly recommended all those places. So if you ever find yourself in Brooklyn or in New York, make sure you check them all out. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, mate, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell
Ding.
so you know when the new drops. Follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast, and check out the long form audio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We have the podcast with Chris from BAOS coming up soon. Probably that will drop before this, to be honest. Always good stuff coming. That is it, y'all. Thank you again for watching. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next video, and as always, get it in, yeah.
Boy. Yeah.